You come to in the middle of a forest. You're alone. You don't know how you got here, and your equipment is missing. You vaguely recall meeting a strange gunman in a tavern in Vivek, but there's no time to think. There's sounds of fighting nearby. Someone's winning and someone's dying. You have no weapons, no protection, and no idea where you are. All you can do is scavenge for supplies, run, hide, but the only way off this island is to fight. For this is the Isle of the Crescent Moon, a realm of blood and mayhem dedicated to the god of murder, the Daedric Prince of Mephala. And that brings me to today's Mod of the Day, because today we're showcasing the Battle Rite of Mephala by Team Nordic Chefs, composed of Enclave Killer, Lady Phoenix Farrose, Mort, and Pikachu TM. And this was one of the entries submitted for the 2018 season of Morrowind modding matches, and to this day, I think it stands out as just one of the most unique mods to be submitted for a madness competition, which is, certainly just no small feat. The Battle Rite of Mephala stands alone. There is literally nothing to compare this mod to, nothing even remotely similar. The Battle Rite of Mephala is a Battle Royale. You'll wake up on an island with 19 other players, and the only way to escape is to be the last one standing. You'll have to hunt the other players or be hunted by them. For while this is a single player mod, this mod uses just unique NPC behavior. These NPCs will not only hunt you down, but they'll also track down and kill their fellow players. So, no matter where you are on the island, there's NPCs running around, fighting and killing. All in the name of the Queen of Murder, the Daedric Prince, Mephala. To say the least, this is an incredibly unique experience, and one that's honestly kind of invigorating, because it is a real challenge. You can't use any outside equipment or magical spells on the Crescent Moon Isle. You can only use what equipment that you can scavenge. And that means weapons like a broken bottle, or a broken sword, or maybe a pitchfork, or a shovel if you're really lucky. And also some just broken down armor, like maybe some rusted iron boots, or a broken bar stool that you can use as a shield. Basically everything that you can scavenge is just the makeshift of makeshift weapons and armor. And every time you play this mod, you'll start in just a completely random position, so you could spawn someplace with, few weapons nearby, meaning that you could just run into some truly dangerous and deadly encounters before you've even found a good weapon or even any armor to protect yourself. This mod does have that, that sort of survival horror element. You're fighting across an island perpetually covered in fog with 19 other players that are out to kill you. And you'll have to try and survive for as long as you can and scavenge what you can just to make it to the end and be the last one standing. Not only is this just an utterly unique experience, but the Battle Rite of Mephala is a fairly large mod. The Crescent Moon Isle has a number of locations for you to stumble across, including a lighthouse, a ruined library, a shrine to Mephala, and the remnants of a destroyed village, not to mention the countless battlefields of previous contestants who killed and murdered in the name of Mephala. The atmosphere here is just truly exquisite, what with the perpetual fog and the never-ending battles going on all around you, with NPCs killing and murdering in the woods, the shores, the swamps, and the campsites. This mod just really invokes that sort of spooky horror vibe, which is, perfectly appropriate since this was released around the time of Halloween. And should you actually survive to the end and be the last one standing, not only will you be rewarded with your life and an escape from this deadly island, but also you'll get the Ebony Blade and the Blessing of Mephala. Honestly, I think that this might actually be just one of my favorite mods from a Madness competition. I mean, we've had a ton of great mods from Madness over the years, but the Battle Rite of Mephala just has that certain chaotic energy that just invokes everything that makes Madness great. It's a creative, innovative, dynamic experience just unlike anything else. And it was built in just 2 weeks' time. This just really demonstrates the potential of the Madness experience, of the Madness competition. Just building a mod like this in 2 weeks' time that gives you just something unlike anything else in the game. But as much as I love this mod, the judges weren't quite as impressed, as the Battle Rite of Mephala actually got 4th place in the second round of the 2018 season of Morrowind Modding Madness. Which, quite frankly, I think is a little undeserved, because it is just such an amazing mod, but it was a very competitive round of the competition. That was the same round that we got the Manifold Spires and the Demon of Knowledge, so there was quite a bit of competition for first place in that round. But anyway, regardless, I think the Battle Rite of Mephala is just absolutely still worth, playing today. And it is the best Battle Royale experience that you're going to get in Morrowind, outside of Morrowind multiplayer with TS3 and B. And even then, I still think it's worth playing for the experience. But anyway, that's just from all the day. So as always, I've been your host, Dark Elf Guy. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, happy modding, and I'll see you all next time.